It's not an atmospheric river. It's what we're going to call a cutoff low, and this is why it's so tricky to forecast. So this is what's happening right now. This timing and the uncertainty of the system makes it really difficult. What I can tell you is that we're definitely looking at rain arriving as we head into tomorrow, that widespread rain. But when it starts to cut off from the jet stream, that is what makes it really tricky. So what happens over the weekend is what we're still trying to nail down. So as we get a little bit closer to the weekend, we'll know a little bit more, because then we can watch this system. But we're definitely looking at a lot of rain headed our way. So that's what we are preparing for, and that's why I've issued that next weather alert. Here's a quick look at what we're dealing with. I want to show you that all areas here in Southern California are under this next weather alert. So this is why that map is red. So that means from Orange County to Ventura County to the Inland Empire up into the mountains, and also our high desert and low desert communities all under this next weather alert that I've issued, because we are expecting widespread rain for all of these areas. This is what we're seeing right now, because we're looking at increased high clouds over the course of the next few hours as we head into the rest of the day. So get ready for that partly to mostly cloudy skies, but that's why temperatures today a little bit warmer than yesterday, up by 5 degrees for Simi Valley. We're up by 2 for the Malibu area. We're up by 2 for Santa Ana, and we're also up by 3 degrees for Laguna Beach. Okay, so let's talk about what we are expecting here in Southern California as we head into the next few days, as we brace for all this rain. So the reason why I've issued that next weather alert is because, again, not only are we talking about widespread rain, but we could see some isolated thunderstorms associated with this system as well, because this system is much colder. And then as we head into the next few days, you'll notice how cold it is, because the system is coming in from the west right now. So we're looking at temperatures dropping even more today. That cooling trend continues. As I mentioned, more increasing high clouds over the course of the day here. And then we're expecting that moderate to heavy rainfall Thursday into the weekend. And then again, as we head into Saturday and Sunday, we at first thought we were going to see some drier conditions on Sunday, but if the system continues to stall over Southern California, it could continue to bring us more rain as we head into just not only Saturday, but possibly into Sunday. And then it looks like another round of rain could arrive Monday and Tuesday from a second system right behind it. So again, this is something that we're really watching, because it's the uncertainty of the system that's going to cause it to be a little bit more alarming, because again, we don't know whether or not it stalls, and that could bring us more rain and more flooding in some areas. All right, so here's a look at our highs as we head into the afternoon. You can see we have a lot more 70s versus 80s compared to yesterday, as temperatures continue to drop. Upper 70s for Van Nuys, 82 for the Riverside area, 72 for Fullerton, and we have these upper 60s for Malibu and also for LAX. All right, so here is a look at where the system is currently. I want to show you our water vapor image. So right now, as we continue to see more of the clouds filling in, you can see the white. That's what we're going to see over the course of the next few hours. This is why we're anticipating partly to mostly cloudy skies today. But the system is still out into the Pacific and out into the western part of where we are right now. So this is why this is a slow moving system. And then as it continues to get closer to us, and then if it cuts off from the jet stream, it could wobble a little bit slower, could wobble a little bit faster, and that's what makes it really uncertain to forecast, more of a tricky forecast for us to really talk about. But here is a look at what I can tell you. Right now, computer models are agreeing that the timing of the system for us here in Southern California, we probably won't see the peak of the rain or that cold front arriving until about Thursday afternoon, evening, and then we start to see the bulk of that rain really moving in as we head into Thursday night, into Friday, and then a lot of it lingering also into Saturday. So if it stalls into our area, moves a little bit more inland, we could get the backside of the system, and that's going to provide us with more showers on Saturday. And then it all depends, right, on the position of it, because if it stays a little bit more to the north, then we could see more of that rain just to the north of us and not really to the south of us. So again, as it approaches us and arrives here in Southern California, we'll know a little bit more. But what I can tell you is that we're expecting up to 2.5 inches in some spots for the coast and valleys, and then up to 4 inches for the foothills and mountains as we head into the next few days. And I've also added a next weather watch for Saturday, because again, we're watching to see where it goes, because it's going to bring us a little bit more rain on Saturday than what we first anticipated. And then we're actually looking at another round, as I mentioned, arriving another system Monday.